Welcome back to Quinte Connection. Thanks for joining us. Action-packed show as always. Thanks to Karen and Catherine for the Bay of Quinte Relay for Life and the Quinte Ballet School of Canada. Joining us, we're going to focus our attention to Quinte West, downtown Trenton, great studio called Four Walls. And they've got their second annual Kids Inclusive Art Show in Quinte West happening. So with all this from the studio is Brandy. So Brandy, so great to meet you. The artwork behind you is fantastic. So thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. So,
walk us through kind of Four Walls, the studio, and kind of how long you've been up and running.
So I opened these Four Walls in August of 2021, so mid-pandemic, and we've been kind of evolving since then with what the climate is for our area and what is kind of wanted. The best way to kind of sum up what we are here at These Four Walls is we're a creative ecosystem. So we have the visual art on the walls. We have food, as well as a liquor license for when we're running our live music, which would be the taste, the smell, and the sound with the music. We do workshops and classes, which is the touch and the feel, and then we bring in the sixth sense, which is a sense of community. We do a lot of programming, and one of the biggest programs coming up is the Kids Inclusion Art Show, which I definitely want to talk about today. So.
Thanks, Brandy. Yeah, walk us through kind of how this annual Kids Inclusive Art Show got started. I mean, how many children did you have last year through this?
So last year we sent out the invitations to the schools within Quinte West. There's 18 schools, which function a bit more like 16 because the three French schools on the base are quite small and they're very integrated. And we reached out to the schools, and we had an overwhelming response. I think last year there was only 5 schools that didn't participate, and we had 480 children. We provided them with 12 by 12 canvases and paint to put on what we could find as the largest square foot show on record put on by kids ever. And the idea of the show is a kids inclusion show. So regardless of any unique or diverse abilities that a child may have, or any insecurities that they may have, because it's definitely a difficult time to be a kid. And regardless of all of those things, everyone gets to participate and express themselves. There's no best in show, there's no grading, there's no awards, nothing gets sold because that divides the room. And we just want kids to express themselves and be proud of expressing themselves, and allow the community to see, to see art through the eyes of, 3 years to 18 years old from Quinte West students. So that was 480 kids last year. The invitations went out this year, and those same schools that participated last year, plus one more of the, one of the 5 that didn't participate, jump on this year, and we now have 2,081 students participating. So more than 2 people.
Fantastic. So opening night, Friday, June 6th. I imagine These Four Walls doesn't have enough space for all of the artwork. So where is everything else going to be with this?
So we're going to contain 500 pieces within the gallery. And then we've included downtown. Some of the downtown merchants have signed up to display and be a venue. We're trying to use their storefront window space so that as families do the tour, and if the business isn't open, they're still able to access the artwork that's on display. I think we might have a couple of exceptions. JB Books, I think, is one exception, and City Hall, I'm hoping. I still have to work out those details, and the library. So other than the gallery and those couple of locations, all other locations will be using their storefront windows facing out to the sidewalk.
So what do you need from us right now, Brandy, especially making sure that everyone has the ability to get everything done?
We are looking for corporate sponsors. We're looking for social clubs, and then private donors. We do have a GoFundMe, which can be found on our website at thesefourwallsgallery.com. And that's the number four, not the word four. And, just to make sure that this project, financially has legs. If with it growing, quadrupling in 1 year, we expect that we're going to have at least this amount of participation for next year. So this is just a growing, it's a growing project. And so we do want the support of the community, not just financially, but we want them to come out and see and experience the tour, especially opening night, because that is really truly a magical evening. If you could come in on that evening and just watch how proud the kids are of their artwork being on display for the community to see.
Yeah, opening night Friday, June 6th from 4 to 8 p.m. How long will everything be up for, Brandy, at this point?
It's up for the entire month of June and July. I think July 30th being the last day, and then we take it all down, which is a whole other logistical project. So.
Well, this is such a great news story to share, and we wish you all the best and everyone hopefully more people on board with this. So once again, Brandy from These Four Walls over in Trenton. Brandy, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.